from the Memphis Police Department, a part of the Scorpion Sting Operation Group. Now, the lady that's been the face of this case, that's pretty much in charge of this case right now as far as the investigation, the person whose decision it was to charge this as a crime has been under the spotlight lately. Saralyn C.J. Davis. She goes by the name of C.J. Davis from the Michigan Police Department. You've been seeing her doing these interviews with Don Lemon and other news organizations talking about the case. And people are looking at her past, and it's an interesting past. Come to find out, Miss C.J. Davis was kicked out of the Atlanta Police Department in 2008 for her role in the botched investigation of Sergeant Tanya Crane's husband, Terrell Marion Crane. Now, that's a picture of this guy here. That's Terrell here. And what he was charged with, the FBI themselves called unforgivable. Now, according to federal prosecutors, the sergeant's husband, Terrell M. Crane, he was not C.J. Davis's husband. He was Tanya Crane, a sergeant from the Atlanta Police Department's husband. All right. He was arrested on a federal charge of producing child pornography after the FBI received photographs that had been held by the Atlanta Police Department since 2000 of Mr. Crane engaging in sexually explicit activity with 11 girls. Now, Mr. Crane's wife, Sergeant Tanya C. Crane, 37, who was with the police department since 1993, was placed on administrative leave on November 20 after she told federal agents that she was tipped off in 2003 about her husband's activities and that she later found and burned photographs of him engaged in sexually explicit conduct with young girls. Now, Sergeant Crane was told by an unidentified person at Atlanta Police Department headquarters that officers had photographs of her husband engaged in sexually explicit conduct with 11 girls who appeared to be from 12 to 15 years old, the federal prosecutor said. Now, a local photo processing company had turned the pictures over to the department over a period of time from 2000 to 2002. Wow. The department apparently took no action, and Mr. Crane continued to pay girls an undisclosed amount of money for sex and offered $50 to each girl for referring him to new victims, it said. One of the girls said Mr. Crane had asked to meet more girls as recently of June or July of that year that they were arrested. Now, the two detectives on the case, if you're wondering where Miss C.J. Davis plays into this, two detectives on the case accused Davis, who was the deputy chief at the time, of urging them not to dig into the claims against Crane after the unit received pictures of him with underage middle school girls. Now, Crane, he later on pled guilty to one count of producing child pornography